And that nigga did it how I always wanted to do it, and I'll never be able to do it like that.
Oh yeah.
Now how you starting off, right?
Bro, how you start the season off like that?
My bad.
Messed up.
My bad.
Oh.
I messed up.
We back.
Yo, little rusty there, buddy.
Oh, a little rusty.
You that? We back, baby.
All right, we back, baby.
We back. Wolfpack up in this bitch. Let's go.
Oh,
we got a lot of shit to talk about. I hope y'all got y'all gym shoes on. I got the G units ready. I got the beeper popping.
We're not doing.
We going tonight.
No, we're not. We're not doing that fucking shit. We're not doing none of that fucking shit you talking about right now. We talking about wrestling, man.
We got a lot to talk about.
You got time for that shit. You got time for that shit. I'm not doing that shit.
You're not doing what shit?
We're not doing none of that shit. It's a different era now, baby.
You gotta be a part of.
Hey, look at me now. Look, it's a different era now. You get to a certain threshold, you get to experience certain parts of life, you get different aspects, okay? I'm putting on glasses now. You know why? My future's too bright, okay? It's too bright for all this shit, okay? I'm not doing this with none of y'all no more.
When you get grays down here, bro, when you get grays down here, then you can become the wise man. Until then,
it's not your turn to speak, Philip. It's mine. Boom.
It's Toxic Jose, Joe Freelon. He's so toxic.
Back like I never left, you know what I'm saying? Took 2 weeks off for a hiatus, going overseas or whatnot. I'm feeling myself. No one can stop me from doing anything I want to do on this show. I made new pictures, new videos, and all types of memories and everything else. I'm one of the great ones.
You say new pictures?
Shut your face. I'm not talking to you, Philip. You're talking too much while I'm talking, Church. At this point, I'm doing great things in my life, and I feel like right now I'm feeling myself. That's right. I'm gonna take these sunglasses off because my future's too bright, baby. You feel me? You understand what I'm saying? You smell me? Do you smell me? Melanated Tribal Chief, you smell me? No, I didn't think so. You know why? Because
I'm gonna eat.
Why, man? Do you smell me? You smell what I'm cooking? Cooking with grease and fish grease. You know, listen to what I'm saying. Okay, I'm not even
Yeah, you went left on that one, bro.
Yeah, I did. I went a little too far. I apologize.
Yeah.
It's Big Oos, Old Man Logan, acknowledge him.
Greetings and salutations. Do not adjust your headset. It is I, the Melanated Tribal Chief. Acknowledge me. Acknowledge greatness when you see it. Acknowledge the main event. Acknowledge the wise man. Acknowledge Hot Take Wrestling.
I like that. I'm a big fan of that. Uh-oh. He hitting the shoulders. It's about to be a night.
And now, your wise man, no chill with Phil. Hashtag MM99.
You got it, big guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Phil Myers Sr., a.k.a. Can't Knock the Great One. No Chill with Phil, the two-time child support slaying champ of the greater state of Illinois. Captain Medium Meat, the wise man to some, El Jefe, El Jamon Grande. I got so many names. The 6 foot people's champ. We back like Cook Crack in the 80s. Let's go. I've been waiting for this. I wasn't able to be at the mid-season finale. Had to work. Adulting sucks. Had to work, but I had to get the bag. But we back. We got a lot of shit to discuss. Tonight, it's going to be a show like no other show. We got wrestling to talk about. We got Wolverine and Deadpool to talk about. We got video games to talk about. We got a lot of shit to talk about.
We're not talking about Wolverine and Deadpool because I haven't seen it yet. I don't care. No, we're not. No, we're not.
Bro, you've had over 2 weeks to see it.
We're not. No, we're not. We're not doing that. We're not.
Yes,
I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not doing that. I refuse. I have to wait an ample amount of time to be able to see it because I have children's.
You could have took them to see it.
Hey! No, I'm not taking my kids to see. Bro. I'm not taking my kids to see Deadpool and Wolverine.
Why not?
Because you can't do. Phil, it's a rated R movie.
No, it's not.
Now, I'll play devil's advocate here because your elder children can see Deadpool and Wolverine. They're of age. Babies can't see it.
No, the babies can't see it. So why would I do such a egregious thing?
They can't see it. They got a dog in it. They got a dog in it.
They got a dog. What does that damn dog have to do with? Did you say they have a dog in it? Therefore, it's okay.
Yes.
How did
they have a dog in it?
Okay, let's start with this. Does anybody have a highlight that they wish we would have been able to talk about in the past 2 weeks at all? Like anything?
Well, hold on. I got somebody else that's taking their sweet time that want to do their intro.
Okay. And if there's
what
anything,
you mean, yes.
I was upstairs. Help the mommy out.
We're live.
We're live. We're live.
What up? It's your boy Phil Myers Jr., the child support slayer, the all here wrestling voice of violence, the real head of the table, the op stopper. We do stuff Christian. You know how it is.
Did he say the op stopper? Just to make sure.
The op stopper, but we're Christians.
But we do it stuff Christian. Okay, I'm not knocking.
I'm not knocking it.
I just have questions.
Throw that away and then bring me a hab out.
I mean, the Christians would be the original op stoppers, right?
The original op stoppers. So that's the original op stoppers is what we're going. That's what we're doing. We're gonna go. All right, let's get to somebody give me a highlight of something, bro. Because it's 2 weeks of wrestling, and I ain't gonna hold you. I was gone, but I want to know what everybody else thought of like certain things that happened thus far, all that stuff. Just highlights because the weekly review is going to be a little something different, but we're gonna get to that in a little bit. But I just want to know like anybody got highlights, anything at all,
bro. Wrestling wise, let's just break it down this way. The tribal chief Roman Reigns returned, triumphant return at SummerSlam during the Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa match. Crowd erupted. Everybody loved seeing the OTC, original tribal chief, finally come and grace us with his presence. That's what happened in the world of WWE. It's a lot of other great things taking place now, but that is the apex of it. AEW, we have career versus title. Bryan Danielson versus Swerve Strickland.
Wow.
We don't need if we're gonna set the bar on our return, that's what you talk about. Those two things right there. I didn't watch Dynamite tonight, so I don't know what took place tonight, but I do know I am very much so anticipating that match.
I'm telling y'all now, it's on me. Like I'm finna get that. I gotta watch that match.
That's next Sunday, isn't it? The 21st.
I don't care how I'm doing.
The 21st, all in.
Oh, I'm watching that match, bro. I don't care how we do it. I don't care how we break it down. I don't care what's what. It's gonna be on the Discord. We're watching.
I'm in. Tell me what you need me to put down on it. Because I have to see career versus title. I have to see career versus title.
I got to watch that match. I like, and not even on no like oh I love Bryan Danielson so much. I love just for the art of that being just an amazing.
That's gonna be tactician versus tactician. That's gonna be an amazing match. That is gonna be an absolutely amazing match.
If I'm being completely honest, with you, I have a take for Roman Reigns that y'all are not gonna like, and a whole take for SummerSlam that y'all are not gonna like because this.
You about to get it now?
Not right now. Phil, what about you, bro? What in the past 2 weeks did you want to go over, bro?
Bro, honestly, right now, man, what a time to be a fucking wrestling fan. The art and the storylines that WWE have going right now, I'm in love with. I'm absolutely in love with. The return of Roman Reigns, Nia Jax becoming a new women's champ. SummerSlam was fucking dope. SummerSlam was actually pretty fucking dope. AEW, granted, I'm not really that much of a fan of anymore. I feel like it's lost its luster. Don't get me wrong. Now, what was that one pay-per-view we watched with Swerve's last time of defense? What was that?
A Dynasty? That wasn't Dynasty. That was
Was that Forbidden Door?
No, that was Forbidden Door. Forbidden Door.
For wrestling purists, they got some amazing talent over there. They do. They just hands down, the talent that they have is absolutely amazing. The story and what they're doing, you got to think about it. The story is what hooks you in the first place. Mm-hmm. If we want to see a fight, we can pick this up. We can just watch a fight. Yo, the story. I'm for the story. Their storylines are just too bland for me. It just is.
I think that's a crazy take, but I'm gonna let you have it.
No, I'm just saying, for me, with what they're doing right now, granted they have AEW has just kind of turned me off. Maybe I gotta watch again, follow what's going on for a couple weeks. I might be hooked again. They have some amazing talent. I just think they got the wrong person steering the ship. WWE, the rise and fall of Judgment Day to the new Judgment Day. Rhea's return. That shit with Dom and Liv is absolutely hilarious. I gotta say, I know She Talks Wrestling right now is watching. She's already commented a couple times. Look, Liv Morgan is so fine. I gotta bite off. I gotta bite. What's the wrestling podcast show that we talk? Well, little buddy look like Xavier Woods. He looked like Xavier Woods without no facial hair.
Oh, shit.
It was
I do. I can't think of it, bro.
It's one or it's another one.
It's three black dudes. It's the one dude with the dreads. It's another bigger dude that always wears a hat.
Before the Bell podcast.
I think so. Yeah. Shout out to them.
With the comedian with
Yeah. Shout out to them. Bruh made a comment, and if y'all get a chance, check them out. Bruh said Liv Morgan is so fine that he's willing to just take her to the cookout and let everybody question him about his relationship.
Is Liv invited?
But then hold up. But then little buddy said Liv Morgan's so fine, he got to take her to the Juneteenth celebration barbecue.
Wow. All right.
Wow.
Is she that cold? I'm sorry.
I don't see it.
Are we taking Liv or we taking Rhea?
No, I'm taking Rhea. Because I don't see Liv. I don't see Liv in any shape, fashion, or form. I don't think. Okay. Liv Morgan to me looks like every single high school cheerleader that we were crazy about, which we found out she liked black guys. Like that's what Liv Morgan looked like to me. You're like, oh, she like black guys? I'm going. Like that's nah, bro. She's not bad to me. Like and I'm not saying that in a space just like, you know, like if I think there's a Caucasian woman that's bad, I'm going to tell you there's a Caucasian woman bad. Rhea Ripley makes me uncomfortable and does things to me
because it's goth. Because like the goth look.
Not even the goth aspect. Like even when she's regular, I'm just like, oh my god, I like this. Like it's
because you turned on both ways. Because she could kick your ass, but she can also like make passion and love to you.
Absolutely.
That's a great take.
Absolutely, yes. Bravo. Can we get a round of applause? Because, bro, I'm not going to front. I want a woman that could whoop my ass, but then caress me ever so gently after a whooping.
I genuinely feel like she is one of those women that will like caresses, and it's like a weird thing because it's like I feel like she's a made you flinch, but like a oh baby type shit, like just ha.
I can see.
And
Yes,
just,
I can see that.
You feel me? You feel me?
I can
Okay.
see that. Yes.
All right. Let me steal the shit and get the shit right because shit's finally going my way. Here we go. All right, let's do it.
And now your week in review.
What's up, Hot Take Wrestling fan base? It's the other Kenny G here with the weekly recap for you. The Bash Berlin and WWE's next premium live event is in full effect. We have both World Championship matches already determined. Randy Orton is challenging Gunther, and Kevin Owens is challenging his good friend Cody Rhodes, who he's helped on numerous occasions retain his championship and actually win the championship as well. I'm interested to see where they go with this angle. We're going to get a heel KO turn, or we're just going to get a friendly one-off match, and then it leads to the rematch with Roman potentially against Cody Rhodes. Speaking of Roman, the original Tribal Chief is back in full effect. He just left Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga laying on SmackDown on Friday night, and we'll see if they go with the tag team championships because we have to worry about what's going to happen with a potential legitimate injury to Jacob Fatu, who was substituting in for Tonga Loa when it defeated DIY, who was going to face the Street Profits for the number one contendership against the Bloodline. And we'll see how that match goes because I'm interested in seeing the sequel. I do think they got a little shortchanged on SmackDown, but either match actually presents interesting angles going on there. Speaking of interesting angles, Tiffany Stratton to be trusted. She's planning Nia Jax's championship celebration next week. We'll see if she eventually cashes in on her or if she decides to make the jump to Monday Night Raw. And also speaking of Raw, Randy Orton's family got called out, so, we'll see how many chops Gunther's allowed to get in. He has to pay the price. He went full Kendrick Lamar on Drake with that promo on Monday, calling out the grandfather, the father, and, Wyatt Six had a little promo. We didn't really get a lot from them, I don't think, on Monday. But the 2 out of 3 Falls match with Braun Breaker retaining the championship against Sami Zayn was good. And Jey Uso already said that they're going after the tag titles against Judgment Day. I think that's going to lead to the Bloodline, the new Bloodline, interfering and costing Sami and Jey, which would probably lead to a new Bloodline versus OG Bloodline War Games match. And that's the one time they probably could cost them is at a premium live event where, all hands are on deck at those events in the first place. So that will be interesting how they can go in that route and see if Jacob Fatu is cleared by then. Hopefully it's not a legitimate injury that's keeping him out past War Games. And AEW, I wish they would have did the slower build and turn MJF, at All In, where they could have did the 60-minute match where he had a phenomenal 60-minute match with Will Ospreay for the International Championship. I think it would have been a bigger angle if they had turned him heel the way he attacked Daniel Garcia, if he had did the same to Will Ospreay in London. But we also have Bryan Danielson against Swerve Strickland coming up the Sunday after next, putting his career on the line. And it'll be interesting to see what route they go, because I personally think Darby's going to win the championship at AEW Grand Slam because he has a guaranteed championship match next month at that event. With that being said, going back to the MJF thing, I think we all know he's better as a heel, and maybe he got triggered. This turn got triggered very quickly, should I say, because with Adam Cole being out, I was obviously supposed to be his comeback feud. But, I think it's setting up to be a pretty good card. We're going to see if the CEO is better than the DMD. We'll see how that goes. I think the promos for the build-up should be interesting. I know there's a lot of backstage heat going on, should I say. Brett Baker got into it with MJF, because everybody knows about that. I think everything's cool, simmered down as far as that's concerned. The Acclaimed and FTR reuniting a previous feud. It wasn't really a long-term thing. That's been going off and on Dynamite and Collision as well. And, that's the recap. So, enjoy the rest of the show. My brother's going to hunt it down tonight, and see you later.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Is this one you talking about?
That comment?
Yes.
Okay.
Yo, stop it. Stop. She talk. Stop. She got a little something back there. She got a little something back there.
Nah,
And
bro.
then put up what Akil just put up. No, not that one.
Yeah, I think he was referring to
Akil, cut it out. Akil.
I can't even say that last word. So
Masochist.
I'm gonna just take it as an insult. Watch
But-
He
it.
okay.
said, no. First of all, I identify as a Episcopalian. Okay, don't you be calling me. No, what do you put?
Wait, what?
What did Joe say? Maskovitz? What did you say, Joe?
It's masochist. You're a
Masochist?
masochist. So it's like
Masochist.
a person derives sexual gratification from their own pain or humiliation.
Whoa, nah, that's just filthy, Akil.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on one second. Hold on one second. Everybody in this chat, all 10 plus of you have something dirty that you have that is some type of just like, for somebody, period. No matter what. No matter how vanilla, no matter how Neapolitan, no matter what, you have it all. Don't come on this podcast and judge because we freely express ourselves in a manner where people can understand it. Don't be weird.
Hey, you know what? Hold up. In the defense of all of us, we're not gonna argue with a secular gospel singer. We all know Akil is one of the most sexual gospel singers in the market right now. I seen Akil sing "Best in Me," and he was dry humping. He had the mic stand between his legs. And saw the best. Like, Akil, cut it out, nasty man.
Yeah. First off, let's get that out of the way right now. Number one, SummerSlam was fire. I liked the Damian Priest and Gunther match. That was a banger. I think Finn ruined it the wrong way.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Roman return versus Cody Rhodes versus Solo. That was good. Nia Jax and Bayley is match of the night. You cannot discuss it any other way. I don't want to have a discussion. That was match of the night. Bayley deserves her flowers in every shape, fashion, or form with that. I'm 10 toes down, Bayley. Like there's no other way you can convince me otherwise. She's not the best out of the 4 horsewomen at that point because that match was not supposed to be as good as it was in the first place. CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Good, solid. Okay, very solid.
The first entry into that feud.
Yep. Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn. Solid. Very solid. Very solid.
Man,
very solid.
That was a good ass match, bro.
That was good. That was good. Listen,
I don't think they had a match that was. I don't think they had one.
Chemistry.
Yeah, they didn't have one that missed. Like not one of those matches missed. Those are at least 4 out of 5 on every scale.
Oh yeah.
Freaking Rhea versus Liv, which kicked off the night or whatever for the most part or whatever. Even with the small nuances of Rhea with her shoulder being the catalyst for how that was played out. Awesome. Because during that whole narrative of that match in the first place, we're wondering, how is Liv going to be dominant and come back as champion in the first place? And then you put the shoulder aspect of it. And Rhea now looks tough having to pop her shoulder back in place in one way or another. Awesome way of doing it. Now, Raw and SmackDown after the fact. Here we go. I don't like that Roman Reigns came back so early. This is too soon. I don't like it. Should have been Jimmy. It should have been Jimmy Uso. Because now you force Roman to squash somebody who's been so dominant over the past 3 to 4 months. And now it's going to be unfolding in a matter of where at some point Roman has to get his ass whooped. It's weird.
I don't think he's going to squash him, bro.
He's not going to squash him.
He's not going to squash him.
He just squashed G.O.D.
But when the actual match takes place, that's why it was circulating that Jacob Fatu's injury isn't an actual injury. They left him out of that by design. I've been telling y'all that from the start since Jacob Fatu hit the scene. This is going to play out exactly how I've been telling you. They have to make Roman come back as Superman. When he has this actual match, if they have Solo versus Roman at Bash at Berlin, if it actually takes place there, Roman's going to get his ass handed to him.
They're going to jump the shit out of him.
Yeah,
they're going to jump the shit out of him.
Bloodline member debut, and they're gonna kick his ass. And it's gonna be one person at a time. You'll probably see Jimmy come back and try to assist then. It's been rumors online that they're gonna trade Jay and Sammy over to SmackDown for Randy Orton, so they can be there prominently for this story to take place.
Okay. All right. Here's my thing. If you're putting Roman as this dominant one-man bulldozer, him going against Jacob Fatu should not be an even match because Jacob Fatu is better than Roman Reigns. I said what I said. In ring wise, Jacob Fatu is better than Roman Reigns.
Say that again.
In ring, Jacob Fatu is better than Roman Reigns.
Bro, what you smoking, bro?
I'm not smoking anything. If you watch MLW,
What you smoking, bro?
if you watch these Jacob Fatu matches and the body of work that Roman Reigns has, moveset wise, offense wise, defense wise. Don't get me wrong, Roman Reigns is still nice. Roman Reigns is still nice for what he is. But Jacob Fatu, able to move like a cruiserweight and still kick your ass like a heavyweight. The motherfucker that said, I'm Gorilla, I'm King Kong, I'm both of them. Nice.
I wouldn't. He's a wild card. He is a wild card. I wouldn't say he's better than Roman. I can't say that. I can't say that. Bro, I lightweight want to. I get you. I get your point. I get your point. But to say he's better. Oh, here. Pardon me. This small break is brought to you by 20 grand. Vodka and cognac. Don't you be supporting that shit, boy.
Right. We do not support underage drinking. But if you are underage,
yes,
please.
The good people at Hot Take do not encourage underage drinking. But we
teenage drinking is very bad.
Right.
So I mean, and then you think about that story.
Everybody in the
story, man. SummerSlam was get over, put over. You had titles exchange, titles go to people. Damian Priest had a great title run. I think out of the two, yeah.
Did he?
Don't do that.
Out of him and Cody, I think Damian had a better showing. Damian became a believable champ.
Whose matches were better?
Cody ain't really had no matches though. He had this match with Solo, and he had the match with Logan Paul. Like
right, and Solo, and they watered Solo down because if you watch Solo versus Von Wagner at NXT,
better,
yeah, Gunther, Drew. I'm missing one. I am missing one. Seth.
Yep.
I'm missing another one. And the quality of his matches are better. Cody versus AJ Styles in France. Chef's kiss. The I Quit match ending was trash. The match with Solo, they've watered Solo down to the point where he can't do the NXT shit that he used to do when he was with against Von Wagner and what he did in the Indies, which is crazy to me because you might as well just let him be that Samoan assassin, which is why you fell in love with him in the first place. Like, what the fuck? Like, just let him be. Like, I don't like how WWE has caged the ability of some of these wrestlers. Like forcing Jacob Fatu to wait to do his 2-rope moonsault, crazy to me. Like, he's done that before. But then you make him do a table dive that he don't really need to do. He don't need to do that. Like, he can do that, but he don't need to.
I think so. So, bro, I hear your point. We're familiar with Jacob Fatu outside of WWE. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of people that are not.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think more so what they're doing is showing more of like his range, in-ring abilities, talent. I believe more so that's what they're doing. I believe they're being a little bit more tactful. Because here's the thing. Okay, so like going back to the Jacob Roman comment. Roman is already at the top of the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Even with the loss, he's already at the top of the mountain. They was cheering for Roman Reigns the next night. They've been cheering for Roman since
Yeah.
I think it's back. I think he's back just in time to set up for War Games. I think it's also with the build of the new bloodline. Well, we got to have an enforcer. Who's the enforcer? Who was the enforcer for the original? Solo. Who's the new enforcer? Jacob Fatu. And a lot of people's like, who's that guy? And even how Corey Graves is like, oh, the Samoan werewolf. It's the buildup. It's the buildup. We all know every last one of us mamas taught us how to cook. You don't turn the fire up right away, and no, you got to let it cook. You got to let it simmer. And I think that's what they're doing. I like what they're doing with Jacob Fatu.
Yeah.
No one in the new bloodline is gonna crush Roman. No. It'll be the numbers game. Roman will come in, he'll be smash one of them, smash the next. It'll be the numbers game. That's when Jay might come back or Jimmy might come back. And it'll still be a numbers game. WWE is good for this, where they do the numbers game. And then right Survivor Series time, such and such back, the big explosion, boom. I think they're executing it perfectly. I think they're doing a really good job.
I hear what you're saying. I like those points. I do. I just feel like I feel like him coming back now has put that whole, like, it's put a black eye on it, because like if Jimmy comes out, super kicks the fuck out of Solo a bunch of times, and then Cody gets over or whatever, that's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Something changes. But then, like, if you just have Jimmy get beat up the whole time, and then, you know, sort of like the way they did Diamond, you know what? Yeah, that's what it is. It's my nostalgia that's getting in the way of it. Like the way they used to beat up Diamond Dallas Page in WCW, NWO, and then all of a sudden he called Sting, and Sting came back, and all that stuff, like that type of thing. So
I don't think he came back too early storyline wise. I think he came back. Let's be honest here. The bloodline with Solo as the face of it was mid card. It wasn't main event. It can't be main event unless you got main event players involved.
Joe, leave that question up there. Finish cooking.
We're gonna have the wise man answer that question. But you have to have people there that's going to entertain. You know, we're introducing guys that are known around the world, but in the world of WWE, that bubble, a lot of fans are just, you know what I'm saying, restricted to that bubble. A lot of fans don't know who Jacob Fatu really is. Like when Wiseman was saying his part about Roman being at the top, he is definitely at the top of the WWE. It don't get no higher than Roman in WWE, but when you look in totality, Roman hasn't been around the world in the New Japans and in the MLWs and such to have that same, respect that Fatu gets from the Indies to New Japan and, all around. So it's a clash of worlds, if you will. It's Tony Stark. I ain't gonna say Tony Stark and Thanos. That might be a little too, broad.
But I get what you're saying there. I get that point.
I understand that. I understand that reference. That was a good reference.
Yeah, I get that point.
All right, but Wiseman, if you want to answer that question right quick, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and do that. I do not watch wrestling. Brianna says, but what makes a good wrestling match?
Well, Brianna, thank you so much for joining and watching Hot Take. I don't think I've ever seen her before in the comments, so welcome. That is Toxic Hope. That shit.
Yeah.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Names are good.
Old man Logan.
These are my brothers.
Jose. No chill with Phil. No shit.
Baby, no
chill. I want all of us to answer that question. What makes wrestling a good match? What makes wrestling good? To me, it's the story.
I'd agree.
It has to be the story. The storyline. Because here's the thing. When you look at older wrestling matches, I'm not sure how in-depth you are with wrestling as a whole, but we all know the certain names of the Hulk Hogans and the Macho Mans. We know the John Cenas. We know The Rock. We know Ric Flair. We know all these names, right? But it's the character storyline that hooks you and makes you fall in love with that character. You can know Hulk Hogan all day, but can you name a good storyline match? You may know Hulk Hogan from His movies.
Sorry.
What was the name of his show? I was gonna say you might know him from his show back in the day. That used to be on TV.
Thunder.
Hogan knows best.
Was it Thunder in Paradise or something?
Thunder in Paradise. That
Or
goddamn aerodynamic boat that survived a bomb at one point.
That boat was like a Viper, a Dodge Viper.
But what makes wrestling great is the storyline and the characters. When you look at the characters are larger than life. Mm-hmm. I've said it on many interviews, many shows before. Wrestling is what got me in the comics. Mm-hmm. You know, because of these characters, these larger than life characters.
I want to build something. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And who wouldn't want to see the top good guy take down the top bad guy? Or for the ones that love the bad guy finally beat the good guy. I mean, it's the story, it's the buildup. That's to me what makes wrestling good, and that's what makes great wrestling matches. The story.
I want to build on that, wise man, and I want to say the presence of both people and the techniques that they utilize and the in-ring ability. Because let me use some technicians here, for example. That's why Bret Hart is one of my all-time favorites, just because he told stories in that ring. You know what I'm saying? He got in the ring, he told stories. And while Joe's over there making faces, I'm gonna do something I wasn't doing before. I also used to love Shawn Michaels for the same reason, because Shawn tells stories in the ring. He has a match with Vader. He makes Vader look like $10 million leading up to that match. He makes it look like it's impossible for him to defeat this opponent, you know. And they used to have Shawn go up against all the big guys all the time. It was Shawn and
Psycho Sid.
It was Shawn and Razor Ramon, Shawn and Vader, like, you know, these guys where it's just like, yo, how is he going to do this? You know, Bret Hart versus Yokozuna, you know what I mean? And that again, like Wiseman said, telling that story of being that underdog, trying to get the fans behind you, reaching out. Oh man, this move is killing me. I need y'all help. You know what I'm saying? And come back. You know what I'm saying? And they get to doing this, and that just draws you back in. And it's like, oh my God, it's so compelling. Like, that's why wrestling is so borrowed from since its inception. That's why Muhammad Ali loved wrestling.
Yeah.
You know, somebody that was from the world of boxing that was heavily involved in wrestling, you know. So in current day, we see Roman Reigns has a shoe deal with Jumpman. Wrestling has never been this popular. I know we love to say, hey, Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression, whatever. Nobody from those eras had a signature sneaker coming. Like, nobody. That tells you how much good business wrestling's doing right now. Our guys, Seth Rollins is going to be in, he was, I don't know if they cut his character out or not. He's supposed to be in the new Captain America film. That's a Marvel movie. Guess who else is supposed to be doing business with Marvel? His wife. Roman did a movie while he was gone for those 6 months. Why do you think they're borrowing from these people? It just got announced Bobby Lashley is getting ready to have a boxing match.
Yeah, I want to be the guy. I don't want to take a straight right from Bobby Lashley. I'll be the
fuck. I don't want to take a jab from a practice punch from hell no.
Hell no, I'm not doing that shit.
Big milk good head ass.
Bill Pines pointed out John Cena. John Cena's like maybe the epiphany. He's like me. Well, I can't say he's that because it's Rock.
No. Say it, bro. Say it.
Say it.
No, I was gonna say he's like the tippity top, but it's Rock. Rock got us there. Rock got there. Like Hogan started it, but Rock did this, and now we're gonna see if Cena can build on what Rock has done. And Rock took that ball and he ran with it, dude. Like, so we'll see. But the consistency there as being an actor is there for John Cena, you know. So the trajectory is just I think all those components, you know, make it compelling.
What the fuck she say?
Hold on, wait. Because that statement is actually one of the best statements
I mean, you hear wrestlers say that. Booker T says that all the time.
Yeah,
Don't nobody take steroids no more.
No, but it's not even. But it's not even the steroids part. So like, you know how like, okay, y'all remember getting sick, and you remember you had to stay at your mama's house, and what was on TV? Price is Right, Proper,
All my children.
Maury,
All my children, General
Right.
Hospital.
General
all that
Hospital.
stuff.
Our lives.
So when you stayed home, wrestling in some shape, fashion, or form is a soap opera. I think there's a Netflix show called Glow, and there was an actress who was watching a wrestling match and realizing it's theater. It's about the actual story and what you're trying to get the fans to understand is going on or whatever. It is. That's just what it is. The reason why I watch certain aspects of certain wrestling promotions is because everybody gives me something different in terms of some type of theatrical presence. WWE gives me a long-winded storyline like Scandal, where you really have to pay attention to what's going on, see what's going on. AEW is very similar to the old cartoons that we used to watch on Cartoon Network, like Justice League, Afro Samurai, Johnny Bravo, all that type of stuff. And no, for real, like you get the hokey shit, but then you get some like real cool action shit, like Codename. Yeah, Dexter, Codename Kids, Dexter, like you get that small little shit in there where it's like this entertaining, and then you go to like New Japan. New Japan is like anime to me, so it's like Dragon Ball Z. It's my Demon Slayer. It has Tokyo Ghoul, aspects of just stuff where like, you know, it just has like a build to like certain fights. Everything on the planet of nerdom and soap opera-ish and violence is what wrestling is. That's what that actually is. It's all combined to make one thing. For example, my daughters watch Baddies. Like they watch the reality show Baddies. If you don't know what Baddies is, it's like we're a bunch of like, I guess, influencers who are somewhat of the ratchet persuasion, all live in a house or all deal with each other in some shape, fashion, or form, or whatever. But what translates to that is they can understand wrestling now because they just understand that some people just want to fight and get into an altercation because this person did this, so this caused this person to do this, and then this person, they get it.
Right.
It's just some form of theater. That's all it really is. That's the best way that I can describe it for you at this point.
I guess.
I like what Akil said in the comments too. Soap opera meets ballet meets football.
Yes. So I think that's the best. That's the best way to describe it. I advise everyone to watch. I think our homeboy, me and your homeboy, Phil Tenney. He's like, what wrestling match would you have me watch if I never watched wrestling before ever in my life? I have 3. I always have 3. Ricochet versus Will Ospreay 1. Shawn versus Taker 2. Omega versus Okada 3. Third. Yeah. Those 3 matches, I'll always tell you, go look up those. If you look up those, and if you don't like wrestling after that, then I don't know what else I can do for you.
Yeah.
Give them some old school ones, man. Like for me, like I'm gonna say Bret Hart versus Mr. Perfect.
Ooh, Jesus.
I'm gonna say Razor Ramon versus HBK 1 and 2.
Ladder?
Yeah. What's another one? Trying to think of another good old one.
I got one. Flair versus Steamboat.
There you go.
Any of them.
You can pick one. Right. You can pick one.
I mean, like, dude, I know this might be a cheap one. Hogan versus Andre.
That is a cheap one, but it's still good.
That might be a cheap one.
It's still good.
It's still
I got another cheap one. Hogan versus Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
That's a listen.
I mean,
I don't like
the original Hogan, not WCW. No.
Yeah.
No.
I hate to relate to my core, but those 2 matches, yeah, he did his thing in that. Like I'm not.
Well, Hogan versus Rock, just to kind of bring it to modern.
Yeah. Akil said Adam Cole versus Johnny G, any of them, which I agree with. Velveteen Dream versus Aleister Black.
Hell, dude, Flair versus Sting.
Yeah.
Y'all remember them bangers?
You can pick one of those.
You remember them bangers?
You can pick one of those.
And Flair's one of my favorite because Flair was one of them people that you just love to hate.
Yeah.
And Flair made you look good. And all that until he got the cheap shot. I mean, like, dude, you look at so many different people that just put on amazing matches. Dusty Rhodes, I got one for you. Dusty Rhodes versus Big Boss Man.
That was a good ass match. No one knows about that.
Was when, who was the black lady with the black polka dot? Y'all remember that?
I can't remember her name.
I can't remember her name.
I want to say it was Miss Shirley or something like that. Like, dude, that was the stuff that was amazing.
Boss Man was another big guy that I think he got slept on. It's almost criminal how slept on Boss Man, was. Rest in peace.
Oh, Big Boss Man, hell yeah. Hell yeah. You look at dude, Doom versus the Steiner brothers.
Ooh.
Right. We haven't even touched tag team.
We haven't even touched tag teams yet.
You see what I'm saying? Doom versus the Steiner brothers. Ron Simmons and Butch Reed versus Scott and Rick Steiner. Come on, bro.
Man.
Come on, bro. I mean, dude, there's so many amazing matches with so many different people. What was that when Shawn Michaels took the zip line down to the ring? Remember Jose Lothario? You remember that?
Brett versus the Iron Man match. That was Iron Man.
Yeah, the Iron Man match. Like, bro, I can go on as we all can if we really put our minds to it. We can seriously go straight
there.
Look at Lex Luger when he slammed Yokozuna.
Yeah.
That one. That match that which carried WrestleMania 2000 TLC match. Edge and Christian versus Dudley Brothers versus Hardys. That one.
Any one of them. Any one of them.
Any one of them. Any one of those TLC matches could be any one of them. But it's just what like for most wrestling fans, even small stuff is like the stuff that you remember as a kid. I remember watching Macho Man versus was that the Ultimate Warrior? And he lost. And Miss Elizabeth fought Sensational Sherry because she was beating up on Macho Man.
Yeah.
Like that type of stuff. That small shit. Like you're a kid, but it resonates with you to see like a dude lose his girl, go with a different one. See the grass ain't so green on the other side. Come back. Oh, look at that. They back together. Like as a kid, you understand how big of a deal that is or whatever, and it just translates to everything else, man. Like that to me is I like it. I like it a lot.
Saturday night main event. Macho Man versus Jake the Snake, where Macho Man got caught in the ropes and that snake bit the shit out of him.
It bit the fuck out of him. Have you heard the backstories to this shit?
Was that Damien?
Yeah, that was Damien. That was the original Damien. Yeah.
Have you heard the backstories to this shit?
Mm-hmm.
How Jake the Snake was saying Macho Man wanted the snake to bite Jake first and then bite him just to see if he wasn't gonna get poisoned. Boy, brother, you go ahead. You get the bite first.
I don't know why I want you. You're looking okay. Yeah. Dude, hell, and I know we're going straight. I know we've had a few AEW matches in there, but dude, Swerve Strickland versus Will Ospreay, this last one at Forbidden Door, that one that just happened.
Daniel Bryanson versus anybody.
Yeah. You look at the Swan Song underdog stories of the Yes Movement, Kofi Mania. There's so many different eras that you can pull from. Dolph Ziggler. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Perfect. And let's be legit, y'all. Damn near anything Mr. Perfect did in WWE, any match he had was a damn near clinic. He was great. He was great damn near all the way up to WCW, because then the WCW kind of got weird.
Kurt Hennig is a fucking genius, and we need to.
Kurt Hennig is a
they didn't really know how to book him in WCW because
they didn't.
You know, how do you flop? They didn't flop him, but it was just like they didn't ever book him to the to the height he deserved. Like
they didn't book him right.
Yeah,
the booking was shit.
But was that? Okay? Because like, if you think about it, like Kurt Hennig is like on the list of like people who should have been world heavyweight champion. Mm-hmm. But we think about it, like at that point there was a whole prevalent era where it was like, I'm about to go get this bag right fast because Vince not really paying a lot. I'm gonna go get this bag from Ted, because Ted over here giving out 6-figure contracts and letting motherfuckers get days off. You know what I'm saying? Like WCW wasn't doing like road shows like that. They were doing them. They weren't doing them like that. You know what I'm saying? Like WWE was like, we going 7 days a week. Fuck this shit. We going. But Ted wasn't on that. Ted was like, yo, like we gotta take the days off. Y'all gonna kill yourself. But these motherfuckers going on benders. Like that's why Sting found Jesus. They was going on fucking benders, bro. They was going on benders on road trips. And
I think that's the appeal of AEW too for a lot of people. Like, you know, a lot of that stuff is taped. You know what I mean? They got off days. They couldn't, you know, beforehand, you know, Vince was making them like they, you know, cancel their Twitch accounts and all this kind of mess. You know, some of the girls had OnlyFans that was like, you know, PG-13-esque content, but Vince didn't want them to have none of that kind of stuff. So going to a place like that where, you know, a lot of them that got like huge followings, they're making the bag off of that. Like, no, I don't want to cancel my Twitch account. Like, I think they said Adam Cole was making 6 figures off his Twitch. Like, how can you tell that guy to cancel his Twitch account? Are you gonna pay me that money that I'm finna miss? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they made Xavier Woods was like, look, my YouTube channel got me doing a lot more than what y'all got me doing. I'm not dropping that shit. So they made a WWE affiliate, and even then they wouldn't let them drop it because it provides more of a space for people. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wait, hold on, bro. Don't forget the question, because I got something to say. Going off of what Melanin Travel Chief was saying. This message is brought to you in part by Crown Peach.
Ooh, damn it! I should have bet you that bet that we have for SummerSlam because I was right.
Crown Peach will have. Yeah. Oh.
I think that's why we cooked it tonight. I think that's why we cooked it tonight. Joe, what you got in your red cup over there tonight, man?
Man, nothing, bro. I drank all my Crown Peach. I drank all that shit. It's so good. I drank all of it.
Or something, man. You know.
I didn't look, bro. Look, I don't know what's in Crown Peach, but that shit.
Also, this message is brought to you in part by Carmex, fellas. Keep your lips looking right.
Yeah, don't be weird around women with like dry lips. That's weird.
Hey, what? Hey, did y'all see Junior in the background going? Little pervy face.
I hope we answered Brianna's question. No, we went on a bit of a tangent there, but you know, those type of questions, it's like, as a wrestling fan,
they're loaded questions.
They're
loaded. And it's hard.
We're forced to answer that type of question with that length of, you know, information, because.
But it's hard to beat that.
It's not one way to answer that, you know.
No, there's not one way to answer it. Go ahead, Phil. I'm sorry, I keep interrupting.
So no, bro. So look, going back to Old Man Logan said something in regards to the popularity now of wrestling. So let's start with the hate. Wrestling's fake. Wrestling's this. Wrestling. You can look at it. Shut the fuck up. All right. Let's be real. What's getting ready to start in the next couple Sundays? Football season, right?
Mm-hmm.
And basketball season just ended, and we're in the middle of baseball season, right? Keyword, season. When the season is over, you get a break. Mm-hmm. These men and women go straight 365 constantly. There's no stop. There is no season. It's the whole fucking show.
Mm-hmm. I like what you did.
You're telling me that LeBron James or Steph Curry or What's the dude that played for the Milwaukee Bucks? Israel Adonijah? Is that the dude that played for the Bucks?
No, he played for the Bears. That was you talking about Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo.
You making up shit, but anyways, so you're telling me that their athletic ability equates to what these people do in the ring constantly, hurt, sick, messed up, never stops. Right. You look at some of these wrestlers now, whether you like Hulk Hogan or not, Hulk Hogan kicked open the door for a lot of people. So did Hall, so did Nash with Hollywood. You look at Dave Bautista, The Rock, blew the fucking door open off of Hollywood for WWE actors.
That's true. Dave. My bad, Dave.
Got to give a little credit to Vince McMahon because y'all remember when they was trying to start the WWE movie line. And remember they had a couple different movies. They had the movie with Kane. What was that? See No Evil. Speak No Evil. See No Evil. They had the one movie with the Big Show. They had the Marine. They had a couple different movies. They were flops.
They had that one. I can't think of what the name of his was.
Rundown, not the Rundown. Contra something. Contraband.
I mean, it was Rundown to Jace. That's basically what it was. But
yeah.
But you look at what they started. You look at the endorsements now, bro. Them partnering with Jake Paul was fucking smart as shit. What's taking place with SmackDown for the next couple weeks? SmackDown isn't going to be on Fox. It's going to be on USA Network. You look at the partnerships. You look at the partnerships. You look at the moves that they're making. You look at the marketing. Notice the marketing has changed now. The marketing of WWE has changed now. Yeah, I know my 13-year-old son loves wrestling, but guess what? Were y'all worried about, the violence and this, that, and the other? Do y'all see what the fuck he playing? Fortnite. Do y'all hear what going on in these chat rooms? And you're telling me, he shouldn't be hearing that. These kids hear that every day.
Mm-hmm.
At least let it be in a constructive way in somehow, some way, shape, form, or fashion. Because look, I'm going to tell you, I talk to my kids like I'm Samuel L. Jackson. What the fuck you
I don't know if I would have admitted that on a televised program.
It's gonna get better.
I talk to my kids like I'm Samuel L. Jackson. You's a smart motherfucker. Hey, look, Junior brought home an A on the test, on the math test, and I say it right there in front of his mama. You's a smart motherfucker. I can't help it. He a smart motherfucker. What I'm supposed to do?
But Gary, what's his name? Gary V does the same thing with his kids. Like he be cussing around his kids. He don't really give a fuck about that shit either.
You look at what WWE has done globally. Mm-hmm. Like globally. They got some award from YouTube where there's only 2 other people that have gotten this award.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You look at the Make-A-Wish foundations and the different stuff. Like, bro, come on. They're a fucking global juggernaut.
Yeah.
It's hard to stop a global juggernaut.
Billion-dollar corporation, man.
Yeah.
Now, if you have the opportunity to make it in there and you fumbled the ball, that's on you. That's on you.
The Red Diamond Award.
Yeah. It's certain stuff like, bro, that ain't on them. That's on you. And that's with anything in life. But now, what is that? Bro, stop that shit. I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear that. They have consistently broken ticket sale records, social media records, streaming records, but I'm not. Joe is the technical one here, so I'm probably. I think I'm saying the same thing twice. But like, remember when CM Punk's return to WWE?
They broke records.
The whatever streaming record.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns' return just broke some streaming record. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you look at all these records that they are constantly breaking each and every show. Sold out crowd, this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. Baseball ain't doing that boring shit. Football ain't doing that boring shit.
No, they don't market the same. And it's not going to be the same. And and it's just it's like wrestling is one of those things where like when they say it's fake or when they say it's scripted, your favorite movie is scripted, your favorite TV show is scripted, your favorite anime is scripted.
Absolutely.
Most things that you know and love is very much scripted. If you think that if you think that a sport that has referees that dictate pace, time,
boxing,
some aspects of that were like, listen, look, there's been too many conspiracy stories that just make things make sense. Like it's just like too many of these things make sense. So even like the sports that we all know and love, like, oh, there's no way. Yeah, there can be. There's a will, there's a way. And I wouldn't be surprised if like some of the stuff that we have great moments from, we just find out like, oh shit. It's like that was scripted too. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Bro, we've all seen some type of boxing fight where it's like, bro, no fucking way. No, bro, stop playing with me.
Zab Judah. I don't know if y'all remember Zab Judah. Bro, but he like you tell me Zab Judah went undefeated, and then one night he get the box against a dude and commit 3 or 4 fouls.
And hell, every last one of us have been in a fight. Every last one of us has been in a fight. And we've gotten hit with a haymaker. Mm-hmm. May not have put us down, may have wobbled us a little bit. And you telling me a punch like this, knock the motherfucker out. Bro, stop.
You gotta stop that shit, bro. That shit crazy. That shit crazy.
So, before I forget, that Stone Cold film was called The Condemned.
I knew it. It was Con something.
The Condemned.
It was like Alter World.
It was that game. It was like that game Slaughterhouse. Remember?
Yeah.
Wise man, I'm gonna show our age a little bit here. You remember that Ice-T movie where they was chasing them in the woods?
Surviving the game.
Yeah.
Surviving the game.
What it was. Survivor games. Yeah. That's basically what it was.
Who was in Predator? It was Arnold Schwarzenegger. Who else was in Predator? Arnold Schwarzenegger and who else?
Jesse Ventura. That big Indian dude that was in everything. I'm gonna go find his name.
Weathers.
Carl Weathers. Rest in peace.
Bill Duke.
Bill Duke was in that. That's what I thought. Damn, we old shit. All right. Yeah.
Hell, Kevin Nash was Super Shredder in Ninja Turtles too.
Yeah. To bring it back to what Joe said, though, so we can get back to like what happened while we were gone. A meeting happened while we were gone between one Tony Khan and Shane McMahon.
Can I go to HRT?
You certainly can.
Thank you.
Ooh, the round table's getting heated. Heated round table.
Go.
So I mean I don't really have a hot take about this. I don't want to say I told you so because it would be too soon for that. It just seemed like a preliminary meeting, but I have been like playing halfway saying, yeah, Vince is gonna buy AEW. Tony doesn't have, and it's crazy to say he doesn't have the connections that the McMahons have in terms of television because his father's a NFL team owner. So it's crazy to say that. But when it comes to this business, there is, I know Cody's, music says there's more than one royal family, but the royal family in wrestling is the McMahons. Like, we just have to give them their credit. And as much as the crappy crap that VKM can be, he who remains, the likeliness of this happening, I can totally see. I don't know if he'll necessarily sell it outright to them, but I could see a scenario where he sells maybe 49% of the company to them. Contingency plan where they can secure programming for them. WWE is no longer going to be on Fox, so there you go. Who was the big, catalyst behind that move to Fox? VKM. Hate it or love it. That was a VKM move. So guess who has the relationships over there at Fox to make that a possibility? They say Shane is so successful with ventures overseas in Japan and so on and so forth with television deals and such in MMA and boxing that he has, vast relationships that can make this thing happen. So
Hold on 1 second, bro. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
Give me 1 moment, because when the pop comes up, it means we have somebody in space. And they're here.
OMG, it's Clutch Uso, king in a black robe. Ill will, hashtag high takes king.
Clutchington! Clutchington!
He looked like
A heated round table calls for fire. And no one's gonna bring it like me. How you guys doing?
Hey,
What up, bro?
Are you in Mexico?
I'm gonna not show up, goddamn it.
he got the Future album cover.
Boy, I'm Joe Hendry, goddamn it.
Go ahead over here, Logan. My bad. Go ahead.
So Clutch is here. So I'll get back. I'll get back to VKM and Shane McMahon and Tony Khan had a meeting. I did want to get you guys' thoughts on that just to see what you thought about that, and then I do have a hot take, a heated roundtable discussion piece. If you don't have one, Joe, where that should be pretty interesting.
I think that whole Tony Khan and Shane McMahon thing was a publicity stunt, because ever since it happened, ain't shit came of it. So there's that.
I saw. This is what I'll say about it. If you look at the picture, there's a pitcher of water and there's 4 glasses.
Mm.
The 3 components of that would be Shane McMahon is there, Vince, and a lawyer is there. So maybe we won't hear nothing about the shit probably from a year from now, of what actually is going down and what's transpired. And the reason why I say that is because even though Tony Khan is rich as shit, he is still a rich motherfucker that is losing money. Not based off of not being a success, but not netting a profit. Mm-hmm. There's a difference. Mm-hmm. AEW is successful. I don't care what anybody says. In comparison to Ring of Honor, TNA, the ones that have had to have the rock the boat for their first 3 or 4 years, AEW is successful. Now, did they make the mistake of competing with WWE? Yes, they did. They should have just been the alternative and been in that space to be the actual alternative and just stay there and say they were the alternative. They started competing, and that's the problem. I do think that meeting had Vince in it, Shane in it, and possibly tried to find a way to put them on a global scale. That may have been an information meeting for their time. He may have paid them for their information. Who knows? But I know Vince was there. I know Shane was there. I know they were.
When is All In?
Next weekend.
25th.
Well, I feel like if that's supposed to be one of their big events, if it's supposed to be anything that was supposed to be of importance that happened in that little meeting, it's gonna come out either All In or maybe the Rampage after. Just to kind of give it I feel like that's fair to assume, because that's definitely a Vince move. If anybody, he want to make sure like on a big show, a big announcement or something big, with his name on it is a part of it. And you don't think like him debuting at the end of All In, not even him, but let's say Shane walked out after the main event of All in the credit, and like the show goes up. Imagine what that'll do for them.
I'm gonna be honest, y'all, and I'm probably the only one on this side of the fence. I think having a McMahon, a part of AEW, will hurt them more than benefit them.
I agree.
I'll just be honest.
I never spoke in detail, but we on the same page, bro. Because think about what excluding the McMahons from WWE are doing for them, mainstream wise. Like I said, like you said earlier, because I was on live. I heard you. I heard y'all. What a time to be a wrestling fan. It feels more real now than it did ever. I could talk about wrestling with people who don't watch it now because of stuff like what happened at WrestleMania. Because they trying to figure out what The Rock was doing there and who was this guy.
Why was Logan Paul there?
He's the internet dude. He had a belt, so I got to tell people how that went. Like things are a lot different now, and I feel like it didn't get to this point until Vince decided to go ahead and take the seat that let's be real, he didn't take it willingly, but once he ain't had no choice, you saw what it did for the business itself, and I felt like that actually worked out like across the board. As soon as Vince got off the table, we see a forbidden door like activity with NXT. Never seen that except for when they did like little ECW like collaborations back in the mid to late 90s. Not the invasion. That don't count. We don't count that.
He owned it.
That was
their version. Yeah,
he owned it at that point.
Yeah, but we ain't seen them interact with nobody like this literally since they had a few ECW wrestlers come on Raw them few times back in like 96 or some shit like that.
Yeah,
it take this long to start like intermingling with other companies, and they've been teasing it forever.
The lightweight want to say that was the Radicals, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was the Radicals.
It wasn't even the Radicals because no. It was some Raws that happened. I remember Sabu and RVD was picking with what's the nigga Jerry Lawler. Like I think one of them jumped off the R. Remember when the Raw stage was just a big ass RAW? Long time ago, look it up. One of them ECW niggas jumped off the R on somebody.
That was Van Dam.
Yeah, I think it was him. It was Sabu, but Sabu was there too.
Everything back then.
Every single thing.
He did.
I say this, and I listen to Busted Open often. I don't know if you guys listen to Busted Open podcast. Pause.
No Diddy.
At WrestleMania 41. Stephanie went out of her way to say this is the Paul Levesque era. She went out of her way to say this is a new era. This era is no longer under Vince and Kennedy McMahon. And I think everybody forgets the ego that this dude has. Shane is nowhere to be seen within that infrastructure in WWE, right? So his ego is inflated, and he's like, okay, WTF. You see a company that has potential, that can be a valuable second option. I don't know if AEW can ever eclipse the machine that WWE is. It's been positioned and it's been there forever. So it's like it's going to be hard to overtake that. But you can get this thing, like Joe pointed out, you can get this thing to a level of profitability. TK doesn't have the prowess in that industry to do that. He needs somebody there that has the connections, that knows how to create an infrastructure, that knows how to run said type of business. I'm not saying necessarily Vince, because Father Time is undefeated, so you don't go and you put all your eggs in a basket with Vince. But you can go with a Shane, and Vince can back Shane as far as financially, because he's still not out of the in the clear with his financial, not financial, but his legal woes. So that factor is why you probably didn't see Vince on that picture. Otherwise, you very well may have saw Vince sitting at that table with TK.
But I got a question, bro.
So wait, hold on. Can I get my point across?
Go ahead.
I think having a McMahon at AEW or any company, I don't give a fuck if it's Coke, Pepsi, LinkedIn, Brother, HP. I think having a McMahon at any head of any company is bad business. Let's address the elephant in the room and or the defecation in the room, regardless of how you want to dress it up. And I know Joe get mad at me when I say this, but you boo-booed on somebody's head. You took a doo-doo. You took a number 2. You shitted. You shut up, son. You boo-booed and pee-peed on someone. And it came out. Bro.
Pause.
Literally.
Bro.
Pause.
Bro.
Robert?
R. Kelly got a better chance of getting out of jail.
See, Robert.
I want a cookie.
And I just was talking about
Kelly,
this.
R. Kelly has a better chance of identifying as a 16-year-old boy than Vince McMahon being at the top of any company. Because, bro, look what happened when Shane came back to WWE. Everything he put together flopped. That Fight Club, WWE, that whack ass
Underground.
Yeah,
Now they revisited it on NXT just
bro,
last
it was
month.
a flop. It was a flop. It was horrible.
He went straight into what I was finna literally get into. So as much as you would say that Shane, I guess the idea is Shane is the safer McMahon to go into business with to make AEW do anything. But are you sure? Did we forget how his last run in WWE even went? He got fired for doing too much.
I never said it was going to be a successful move. I said, look at Tony on that picture. Tony looking like Vince. You ain't gonna get in this picture, right?
The safest McMahon to do business with right now is Lyndon McMahon. And she ain't fucking with nobody.
That way Kamen was frozen when Wise Man was talking to him. That's how TK looked on that picture.
Bro,
like,
look,
Vince, you ain't getting this picture, right? You ain't.
Look,
okay, cool.
I just got 2 words.
Mm-hmm.
Boo boo and pee pee. That's
Which
what's
is
supposed
why
to be.
That's wild.
You can't put all your eggs in the basket on BKM. But if BKM wants to go into business with his son, I can see that happen.
There will be no Drake slander on the show. There will be no Drake slander. Drake is the GOAT. Drake won the battle.
I heard you like him young.
Drake won the battle against Kendrick. We're not doing that.
At this juncture, the main thing that we have to understand is that Phil saying that the McMahon shouldn't be near anything is correct. WWE 2019 is all I have to say about Vince McMahon being in charge.
Bro, I will say this humbly, and we can move on. The Republican Party's nominated participant is Donald Trump, who just had court prior to receiving this nomination.
Mm-hmm. Whole indictment.
Don't tell me anything is not possible, because that man could possibly be our president in several months. And guess who he's friends with?
Hold on, I'm not saying it's not possible.
He who remains. So
I'm not saying it's not possible.
Take these kind of things into consideration. Like,
I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm saying it's stupid. I'm saying so that I'm saying
I'm just saying we can't forget that part of it. Wiseman got his hand up.
Go ahead, Wiseman.
Yeah.
I got it.
Hey, am I lying? Y'all just tell me if
No.
I'm lying.
No. You're not wrong.
No, I'm changing the subject completely. Joe, stop digging in your nose and do me a favor. Please do me a favor. Play the hot take intro, the heated round table intro again, please.
Ooh, the round table's getting heated. Heated round table.
Oh my God. I got a heated round table for y'all. And I gotta shout out Joe for his inspiration.
Oh, here we go.
Because Joe just put something in the group chat and it sparked my memory.
Oh,
Wait, no. Hey. Why they say Ricochet lost his job and his girl all at the same time?
So no, they broke up.
No, they're together. No, they're together.
No, they didn't break up. They just took a booty pic together.
They just took a booty pic together.
Oh,
But listen.
They just did it too.
Listen.
I'm doing that in Puerto Rico, but that's none of y'all business.
Okay, so look.
Yeah, no did.
Okay, that's a good heated round table. This is a good heated round table, and this is no shade to Ricochet. How did he do that?
How you lose your girl and your job all in the same day?
Okay, but like let's take okay, all right. You know how you okay. You know how you see.
We on the same page for a change.
You know how you see somebody dating someone, and then you see who they're dating, and you're like, what the fuck? And I'm not hating. I'm not hating. There's not any hate. But like, look at Ricochet.
What, like a good WTF or a bad WTF?
Like a what the fucking fuck? Like look.
Tell me, man. Is it
Look? I want you to look at Samantha Irvin and tell me that her with Ricochet makes sense to you, and don't include wrestling in any shape, fashion, or form.
Okay, let's be honest, right?
Hold on.
We're having a heated round table, right?
Hold on, wait. Let me give us facts. I'm a Samantha Irvin connoisseur. Samantha Irvin won America's Got Talent. She's Hall of Fame America's Got Talent and plays the flute. She has many recordings and music and has sang background for Prince, Michael Jackson, Paul McCartney, and a couple other people. So she really doesn't need wrestling. This is just a bag for her in the first place. She's basically a musician, a talented musician in the first place. Samantha Irvin has been a lifelong wrestling fan her whole life. Samantha Irvin has broken IG 4 times in a row these past 4 Wednesdays for WCW. Her counterpart, her partner, Ricochet. Ricochet hasn't been relevant since 2016 in terms when he broke the internet with Will Ospreay and the wrestling match and everything. Now look. Wait. Hold on. This is honestly. Ask me who Ricochet's last fiance was.
What's her name? Katana what?
Katana Chance. The small, tiny gymnast.
Mm-hmm. It was a level up for him. What you mean?
Okay, yeah.
But Casey Canizaro, yeah, she did.
Yeah. And you know who else? I think he also messed with
Joe.
Was it Charlie?
Charlie D'Amato.
So wait a minute.
No, hold on, man. Wait. I gotta go there.
Go there.
How he pulling these people and he got fired because he can't talk?
Bro, that is my.
He can talk. He can't talk on TV. He can talk.
But how? That's my thing, bro.
It doesn't make sense, bro.
He can't talk on TV,
bro.
In front of a camera. You are not
devil's advocate because can Will Ospreay talk? Hell no.
Man, look, they tried to make Dean Malenko a ladies' man, but they didn't do that to Ricochet, who really getting me on TV. Stop playing with me.
No,
what?
Listen, bro. What? You can translate that in some shape, fashion, or form with personality. You're telling me that Ricochet from fucking Iowa pulled Samantha Irvin with a mouthpiece? No.
So wait, hold on. I gotta get some. I gotta get some. I already know. Put your drink down because I don't want you to spit it out. Samantha Irvin and Ricochet is comparison to S. Jackson and Vernon.
Don't do it. I knew it.
He was going to do that. I knew he was going to do that.
I knew he was going there.
I knew it because he
No, I'm not going to do that.
I knew it.
I knew you were going to do that because you made us put stuff down. You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
I knew that.
You ain't shit.
I put the drink down. I knew where he was going.
I knew where he was going.
I hate that.
I hate you.
I hate that.
Bro.
That's why I always said
That's such a mismatch. That's such a
I
mismatch.
always said me and him was Deadpool and Wolverine for a reason. I knew he was going there. I
knew
swear
he
to
was
God,
gonna do it.
I knew he was going
I
there.
knew, bro. I felt it in my crawl.
I felt it. I seen
Whoa,
it.
why
I
you
seen
fussing?
it.
Where? You freak ass niggas in 69.
No Diddy.
Back here.
No,
Look,
Diddy.
No Diddy. Pause. No, for real. You know what? Okay, here we go. All right. Do you remember?
That's Jackson too fine. I'm just.
Do you remember when Shrek? Do you remember when Shrek was chasing after Princess Fiona before she was an ogre?
Uh-huh.
This is what this is like, bro. And I'm not saying I'm not saying the dude is like homely or like not good looking. Pause. No Diddy. Like, but it don't make sense.
It don't match.
It don't match.
It don't match to you, bro.
Bro,
No, hell no.
Said it
Hell
in the
no.
comments.
No,
He said
hell
it in the
no.
comments.
Hell no.
Those
Nope.
personalities match. She got that weirdo-ness about her, that quirkiness about her that she puts on full display on her IG.
Damn, man. Do you see the booty cheeks? Do you see them little old booty cheeks?
I didn't look at. I didn't see his booty cheeks.
Check group chat.
Hell no, ain't nobody looking at Ricochet's booty cheeks. What the fuck?
No, it's Samantha.
Right, he said Ricochet. I ain't looking at his ass. Look.
What the fuck?
No, it's Samantha's. We not talking about.
Right, yeah, we looking at the little
old
booty.
They took a picture together with the cheeks.
No.
Yeah, he had some cheeks in the picture.
Check the group.
Look, all I'm saying is Samantha Irvin is just too fine. Somebody like Ricochet can't handle having a woman that fine.
See, I don't subscribe to such things like that.
No, I'm not saying hold up. Hold the fuck up. Every last one of us has seen one of them big head ass Ethiopians with a fine ass American woman. Clutch know what I'm talking about. That's why he laughing. The brown M&M sideways, peanut M&M sideways, having ass head. I very much like Chicago. It makes me feel home. Got a fine ass woman. Ain't no motherfucking way. Your head too big. You look like a sideways watermelon.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Wait.
Ricochet cannot handle having a woman that fine.
No, he's right. Look. Wait. He's right, and you can go right after me. Go right after me, okay?
Whoa, pause. Ew, no, didn't.
It's like pause.
Right.
Pause.
Yeah, that's a good pause.
That's a good pause. His last female wrestlers or relationships he's dated are the following: Casey Catanzaro, who is in WWE, and Tessa Blanchard.
He dated Tessa Blanchard too?
Yes.
Tessa's like Rhea or Jace, though.
Whoa. Don't do that.
She's just not a goth. What are you talking about? That ain't accurate.
Whoa, no.
That's not accurate.
Hey.
No, bugging.
Tessa Blanchard built like Charlotte Flair.
Tessa Blanchard is built like Taz. Get the fuck out of here.
Tessa Blanchard. Don't get me wrong. Is attractive and is good looking, but Rhea Ripley is like.
Look, if I was married, if I was dating Tessa Blanchard could not come to the black, the Black History Month. She couldn't come to the Black History Month.
Anything black.
Liv Morgan, Rhea, Natty, and Bailey.
Natalia?
They could come. They could come to the Black History program.
Hey, Uncle Brett already there, so why Natty couldn't be there?
Come on, bro. No,
Uncle
you
Brett
want to see
already
Natty
there.
there?
Yes. Hey man.
So okay. Right, so let's have right, like Natalia, like
yes,
like Natalia, like her voice sound like a Kawasaki Italian.
Look, man, I'm gonna bring it back to wrestling with this one.
She had a part gimmick.
Let's talk about wrestling.
No, we are, but I'm just talking about in-ring like competition. Obafemi, undefeated North American champion in NXT. His next opponent should be none other than the almighty Bobby Lashley.
That's a step back for Bobby.
It's not.
That is a step back for Bobby.
I didn't
You
say
think
Bobby.
Bobby go to NXT?
If Bobby doesn't face Obafemi, I say Bobby versus Moose in TNA.
No, that's a step back for Moose.
It's not a step back for Moose.
It is.
Bobby, what? Y'all are tripping.
Okay, hold on one second.
This is the closest to headband Bobby we're gonna get. He's never gonna be as good as he was back in TNA when he had all the titles.
Can I say something right fast?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So Obafemi had a banger with Otis, and it showed Otis's range and his ability to be in a match.
Bobby didn't get let go. Bobby, I'm responding to Kill. Bobby, a contract had expired, and they're negotiating right now. He's doing a boxing match in place. He wanted to do like everybody else. He wants to be able to go like Logan Paul can go and have boxing matches.
Yeah, he's combat fighter.
He was trying to. He let the current contract expire so they can add that into the new contract.
Yeah, Bobby getting old. They did give him a main event run, so they can really do this with him right now.
He's earned it. He's earned it.
Yeah.
My thing is this. My thing is this with Obafemi. Obafemi is good right now. He's nice right now. But I want to see him be in a match where somebody is just as strong and just as big and just as fast as him. Yes.
Such as because it sounds like you got somebody in mind.
The closer I get to you.
Clutch.
There it is. Hold on one second.
I like how Akil's thinking.
Wait a minute. I'm talking to my girl.
You can talk to her. We're gonna talk wrestling.
The closer
like
I get to you.
That to me, like if that match is a banger, okay, then you give me Bobby, because I feel like Bobby Lashley and Moose have to take a step back to get to his level. But if that match happens in that manner, now we're seeing like where Oba is, where he gets beat up, where Oba is, where he has to come back from something, where he has to be like coming back. Like even like the Briggs and Dijak match where they both beat up on him, that was okay, fine. But no one believes in Josh Briggs like that. No one really believes in Dijak. Clearly.
I would want to see Odyssey Jones face Oba.
That would be decent.
But I did see Moose on Twitter say him versus Oba.
Yeah,
he does want it. He does want that match, but I don't think he wants to.
I'd like to see that.
There's a couple different statuses that you have to be mindful of. Bobby has held relevant titles. Obafemi has not. We saw the range with Otis. Who the hell just left?
Logan, when we get to like an hour and a half, his computer does like some weird.
Oh, he didn't pay his time bill.
No, it's like with a MacBook. Like mine's always plugged up to the charger. Like battery. Like
the match with Otis was a banger, but what has Otis accomplished? Right. You look at Miz and Big Bronson Reed. Miz is a 2-time Triple Crown champ. Miz is at the point where he can put people over. He can take things. He can be a squash match, right?
Mm-hmm.
You look at some of the other ones, they cannot. They have not gotten anywhere in their career to actually sit and say, this would be worth it for me. Now, they could do a bait and switch like how the Judgment Day did with Dominic, and Dominic was what title did he have at NXT?
North American Championship.
Yeah, that one. They could do a bait and switch like that. Yeah, that would work. It would be a lateral move for Jacob Fatu, and here's why. Because Jacob Fatu has done different things around the world with different companies. Bringing it back to the point that you and Logan, Jose and Logan were making earlier. Yeah. Jacob Fatu has done things around the world with different companies, different organizations, held different titles, had different matches. That puts him here. Right? WWE, this global phenomenon juggernaut that Roman Reigns has held the title for 300 something plus or more odd days that set this title and this, that, and the other, and so on and so forth. And you have everyone from the States to Canada to Japan to everywhere else, throwing up the ones and acknowledging the tribal chief. Guess what? He don't need to do what Jacob Fatu did because he's done it his way within this global juggernaut. So you can even say that they're on the same level, but they've had a different push.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Right?
I like that.
You can say that they're on the same level, but they've had a different push. For him, would it be beneficial for Jacob Fatu to get the North American title or get whatever? Yeah, sure. He's still new to WWE because a lot of people don't know him, right? That's like Roman Reigns coming back and then winning the Speed Championship. Why the fuck would Roman Reigns want the Speed Championship? Why would he need the Speed Championship? He doesn't. He's a high caliber player. We're trying to get Jacob Fatu that within this company as a high caliber player. You see what I'm saying? Sami Zayn, Braun Breaker, Big Bronson Reed, some of the other ones that are at that intercontinental level. Yeah, you know why they're there? Because they built up to that. Same with the United States title. They built up to that. Same with whatever title, the mid-card title or any other promotion, they built up to that. You got other people with different promotions where, yo, you're up here. Why the hell would you take a step backwards? Your momentum and your drive and your everything is still hardcore going. That's like Nas after he put out Illmatic saying, I'm retiring from rap. That's like Eminem after his first Slim Shady LP saying, "Yep, I'm done." That's like Jay-Z after The Streets Is Watching. That's that classic hip hop album, right? That's like him saying after The Streets Is Watching album, "Yeah, I'm done with rap."
No, Reasonable Doubt.
Reasonable Doubt.
No. I know Reasonable Doubt. I'm talking The Streets Is Watching album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's one of those things to where you look at these phenomenal people, these phenomenal artists that paint a great picture. And I'm glad I said the word artist because I'm gonna get back to that. That's like them taking their blessing and then slapping God in the face. Now that I brought up God, can we talk about our WCW?
Thought you would never ask, my friend. Hold on tight.
The segue earlier was when we was talking about women's.
Thought you never asked, my friend. Hold on a second.
Acknowledge your WCW.
No, I think you have a little crush on me. Ew, no. Yeah, I think you do.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Hey! There goes my baby. You don't know how good it feels to call you my girl. There goes my baby. Oh, loving everything you do. Ooh, girl, look at you.
Girl, I've been so numb. Don't wanna be a fool. I love. Somebody say something before I get to singing, man.
I like it.
Hey, there's a show on
I've
there.
been so numb. Don't wanna be a fool.
I will say this. I love our WCW song. But that Lucky Day song maybe as the WCW song. Just to see how it works. Maybe next week. Let's try that.
Bro, there's only one thing.
You want me to? I can do that. I just got to manipulate the tone and make sure it's like a different key.
Uno momento, brother, if you could.
Then he came with the G units.
Bro, bro.
Put the comment up about the G units.
Who talking shit about my shoes?
Wait, hold on. Logan, what was you saying?
No, I'm just saying if we could try that next week with next week's WCW.
Okay, all right.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
Bro.
Like,
Lucky day, a Drew Hill beauty. One or the other. Girl, I've been so done. I wanna be a fool. I love.
Why are you singing like Michael Jackson when you sing it?
I don't know, bro.
It's definitely putting that Michael Jackson.
I like that though. I don't mind it. I'm not asking because I don't mind it at all.
Bro.
Tell my nephew to turn his TV volume up tonight. God damn it.
Bro.
I caught on to that late.
I caught it late. I caught it though.
I
caught it late. Oh, clutch.
Bro. Let me tell y'all how fine this woman is, our WCW is. Let's go back to the black box. Let's go back to the black box when we had the Playboy channel, the Spice channel, channel 23, channel 24, and then channel 25 was HBO. It's about 1:30 in the morning and they playing Real Sex on HBO. And you sit, bro. I'm gonna need y'all attention. Y'all ain't with me like I need y'all to be
with you. I'm trying to.
I got you.
I'm
Thank
sorry,
you, brother. And you got your remote, and you got the last channel set on Disney Channel in case mom walk in on you.
Yeah.
To hit that.
That's how fine this woman is, bro. She can come to the cookout. She can come to the cookout. I don't know what the nationality or Christian denomination she is. I don't.
Give me a second. I got you.
I don't. What'd you say?
Go ahead, keep going. I got you.
That woman is fine.
You're gonna look it up.
That woman is fine. She is. And she looked like she could lightweight beat my ass. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with my woman beating my ass. I got plenty of ass whoopings. I'm okay with that. That's fine. I can deal with ass whooping. But damn. I don't know if she Panamanian, Dominican. I don't know. I don't know.
Wise man.
You
getting your ass beat?
Bro, I let my woman beat my ass. I guess, bro, I'm easily susceptible to Stockholm syndrome.
Wow.
Yes. Yes. If she was a Jehovah's Witness, we would be walking around handing out Watchtower books. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And then on top of that, hey, look, on top of that, this is just me being real.
She's Dominican.
Oh, she retweeted. She put it in her story.
Yeah, she Dominican, which means she's crazy.
She put it
Which
in her
means
story.
She did what?
She put it in her story.
And look, we all know, hey, she used to call me on my cell phone. I know when the hotline bling. Hanging on me one day. Bro. Bro.
Yeah, sorry.
These women that God been making lately. I don't know. Even the young lady that made the comment tonight, the Springs lady. Yeah, Brianna. Yeah, her. Look, do you see this picture? She's so fine. Look, I'm not even trying to be whatever. I spread love. I got a whole lot of love to give. If you want to go to Hot Take After Dark, hit the button. I shut up. But these women so fine, bro. Prime example. Hit the button.
Hot take.
Hot take.
Hot take after dark.
Joe, get your PSA. Hurry up.
I want to thank you guys for sticking around for this. This segment is called Hot Take After Dark. This will be a segment with Phil where he will be able to give you lectures of it. This is Phil's segment, so if you have any problems, you hit CKI, the great one, and then you can also hit up No Chill with Phil. After that, this will be the calling of the night, as we say. So yeah, there you go,
bro. So put that comment back up.
Which one?
With the young lady with the heart hands. Bless you, son. Is that a pussy walking around?
What?
Is that a cat? A cat? A pussy cat?
It was.
Where do you see that at?
Where?
Bro, he got a cat. He got a pussy walking.
Oh, what are you looking at?
Put her comment. Move her comment. He got a pussy walking around.
Clutch.
Yes.
Oh, I got a cat. Okay.
That's what I said. A pussy cat.
It was a Roman pussy that happened to pop up at Hot Take After Dark right on time. I'm sorry.
Right on time.
He caught it. The right nigga caught it. Yeah.
Yeah. Right on time.
He saw the pussy. Yeah.
All right. Now put the young lady's comment. See, I told you it was a pussy. See, it's a pussy.
Oh.
It's literally a cat.
Fella.
Oh, it's a cat. Okay.
No.
You talking? Say hi.
Bro, get that pussy off camera. Get that pussy off the camera.
Get the pussy off the camera.
Why Logan making that face like Phil drunk and this nigga got a cat on camera? And it's I'm calling it by its proper name, Logan, a pussy.
I'm just saying, like, the optic wasn't a good optic. Like, Joe put the young lady's picture up at the same time.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I say got the dark baby.
No. We talk about the actual cat.
I say got the dark baby.
Joe, you are a fiend and a villain. Take her.
That's all. That's why I was making the face, because I'm like,
come on,
you saying this about the cat, but her picture is up too. So it was just
okay.
You know, I got to do the point and click.
Joe got Twitter fingers trying to trick. Okay, all right.
Joe liked the mess. No, he liked the mess.
Yeah,
too.
Joe messy than a way. Joe, you a messy ass, selfish, ambitious motherfucker. You got a do-rag on with a hood and in the middle of the summer. Okay, so.
Sorry, Brianna. I meant no disrespect.
Yeah, okay. All right. Pause on the Hot Take After Dark. Brianna, I know we were talking about. Yeah, you should be shamed, motherfucker. Where did he go? Cause he shamed, nasty ass. We were not calling you a pussy, nor were we calling our WCW a pussy. No. Hell no, because Joe being nasty, and so was Will. What the fuck? It was your pussy. Technically. Pause. Is that a pause or a no did it? Anyway, look. Okay, Joe, can you put the young lady that made the comment?
That's why you don't get a camera.
Hey. Okay. You take a woman. Yeah, salute to the beautiful women. Salute to the beautiful women. Yeah, salute to all the beautiful women in the podcast that are watching, that are enjoying the show. Joe, you can't take a drink. You're in timeout. Now, you look at a woman like our Woman Crush Wednesday. You look at a woman like Brianna Springs. These are some gorgeous ass women. These are women. I would legit take a payday loan out for her if she needed it. You know that's love.
Hell yeah.
If you willing to take it, say what?
I say that's love and lust.
That's all the above. If you willing to take out a payday loan for a woman that fine, you in love.
All capitals.
Yes. If you willing to change religions for a woman that fine, that is love. Yes, it is. Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah. I don't care. I don't care what they say. I don't care how people want to divulge whatever. A woman that fine will have you busting suds. Yes. Yes, baby, what you need? Let me wash these few little dishes in your sink. Yes, because I love you. A woman that fine, women that fine will have you in Bed Bath and Body Works wearing hibiscus rose body wash. Yes. Yes. A woman that fine will have you have matching manicure and pedicure and polish.
You had me up to that point, wise man.
Huh? No, bro. I'm telling you,
we ain't gonna have matching color now. I go get the pedicure with you, but
a matching mani pedi. Yes, a matching mani pedi. Yes, a woman that fine. You can tell they don't really need you, but they rock with you because they want to rock with you.
I love it.
Right.
A woman that fine will have you take 4 communions on Communion Sunday to wash away all your sins, and then to make sure that they're covered for a couple of years, bro. I'm sorry. You can't be that fine around me. You can't. You cannot be that fine around me. I'm shooting my shot. After I shoot my shot, and if you going, I'm getting your name, your social security card, and I'm putting you on my 401k. I'm taking out life insurance for all of us. She got 4 kids. I got 4 kids. We good. Everybody straight. These women too fine. I'm sorry, bro. These women is too fine.
Joe, how you
appeal when he said when he started making these new women? I'm sorry. Huh?
How you appeal when he said 4 kids?
Because I got 7. Those are kids. I was like, oh, that's
Joe a nasty motherfucker. Look at that beard. Hey, look, guys. ladies, let me tell y'all something. Y'all think, oh my God, your beard is so whatever. This is a saddle. This is a saddle for y'all to sit on. Yes. Okay. It's hot take after dark.
All right.
I have not had a chance to talk my shit in a while.
You don't get to have a long time to do it. Like the segment.
I'm not taking a long time. Look, I will eat a cinnamon ring. Don't act like y'all ain't never ate the cinnamon ring. Don't do that.
Hold up.
No, bro. No. Wait. You know what? That's not wrestling related.
Excuse me, so
why is main event?
Y'all ain't